Hey guys, I know that pet videos are kind of a little bit out of my normal videos that I post, but if you didn't know, which you probably do because they're usually like in the background, one's sleeping on my bed right now, and the other one was just down here. I actually have 3 dogs, and they're 3 big dogs. Their names Gage, Calibert, and Cannon. I've had them, they're all old men. They're all over 10 now, which is, oh, it's kind of sad, but I wanted to share. I've shared a few things in the past. I've shared my favorite dog brush. I've shared my favorite dog collars. I've shared, just random like clips of dogs, them reading a book with us, just random things here and there. And I wanted to share this because this saved my booty, but my little doggy booties the other day too. So here, was it last weekend? Weekend before? Wow, seriously, it was last weekend. If I could stop coughing from this cold, that would be fantastic. We went and we saw my sister, and it was fantastic. My neighbor was going to watch my dogs. Well, my neighbor and her 16, 17-year-old son. Last minute, they had to cancel, which was kind of like, I think a lot of people don't understand like the attachment and like the concern I have for my dogs. I mean, they were like my first kids. So it's really hard for me to just be like, oh, okay, can you just, come over and feed and water them? Like they need the socializing. I don't like to leave my house to like vacant overnight. I like to have somebody stay the night here. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Well, a long time ago when I was married, we had a pet sitter and I loved her. She was fantastic, but she was expensive, like very, very, very expensive. I believe it was $60 a night, and she would come stay the night at our house. I know that might not be outrageous for some people, and it wasn't to us way back then, but now it's like I can't spend $60 a night, here. And I ran out of space. Between coughing and running out of space, there's going to be breaks in this video. Anyways, I went on Facebook, and I actually posted on Facebook, and I don't know if this was just a fluke or what, and it was kind of creepy, but I posted on Facebook, hey, does anybody know anybody, or does anybody want to get away and come stay at my house, watch 2 of my dogs, because Gage went up to my parents' house to keep their dog company. But like, does anything, can you, because my parents were going with us, so they weren't there either, if you're wondering why my parents just didn't take them. I have other friends who have dogs, but adding my 2 to the mix is just too much. It's just, you know what I mean? Or then some can't, like, they've got their home life. They can't, like, leave their, I was looking for basically, like, a college student who wanted to get away. I asked a friend of mine, well, she's like my cousin-in-law, if she could do it, but she was leaving out of town. It was just a horrible. Anyways, I posted that on Facebook, and then I saw that a friend of mine, actually that I had met from YouTube, had liked dogvacay.com. And I'm like, well, what the heck is that? And I didn't know if it was just like a fluke, or if Facebook is really paying that close attention and then, marketing accordingly. I don't even know. So I checked it out, and it's exactly what I needed. So basically what it is it's like a database of people who have the ability to watch your pets. So, and most are at their place or their ranch or that type of thing. And it's like cheaper. It's a lot cheaper than like a kennel, because you're dealing with just people. And then there's some people that will come to your home. It kind of just depends on the person and like, your conversation, but it puts you in touch with these people who are willing to do this and do this. They are vetted, insured, like just amazing. So I had this whole database of people. You put in your zip code, and yeah, they come up, and I was able to look at their calendars and see availabilities, things like that. So I did that, and I found somebody who was absolutely just amazing, and it worked out so flawlessly, and it was so affordable that I had to share this with you guys, especially with like the holidays coming up and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of travel plans ahead of us, unfortunately, but we do occasionally leave, and I can't just, I have to rely on somebody who's really gonna do it. It was kind of a last minute chaos headache times a billion type thing, but yeah. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys. If you're going on vacation or anything like that, and you need somebody to watch your dogs, or I'm sure that you could get in touch with somebody too, who'd be willing to like check on cats if you had cats or something like that, I think it just depends on the person that that you contact, and you pay on their website, you contact the people. We talked back and forth forever, and then she came over and she visited before, which was really nice and stuff like that. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys. There was one lady too who does grooming. So like your dog goes away, and I know that that's like typical of some like kennel places, but she'd like groom your dog. You'd come home to like a clean dog. She sent pictures, which was awesome. Yeah, so anyways, that's it. I wanted to share that little tiny, like, kind of a PSA thing if you have pets and need something that's affordable and reliable, because, I mean, they're like my other kids. All right, that's it. Bye, guys.